Your subscriptions are costing you $250,000. This is not what you pay, but what it costs you. Let me explain. 20 years ago, you bought a software, you bought your music, and the heated seats in your car just worked. Today, you rent nearly all of it forever. The price rises on their schedule. Many people would have Disney, Netflix, Prime. Nobody has just one anymore because a particular show or movie that you want to watch is just not on the service that you already own. Microsoft 365, Adobe, Game Pass, and add the modern ones too. Add an AI assistant, a password manager, a VPN, a new subscription, a fitness app. Usually you would have at least half of this on your list, or maybe something else. So the cost aspect would be more or less similar. Here's the thing, people don't know their own number. Researchers asked 2,000 Americans to guess how much they were paying for subscriptions, and the number came out was $86. Then they itemized the real bills, and the real bill was around $219, off by more than a double, because it is designed to be invisible. $200 a month, 12 months, 30 years, $72,000. That is the friendly version. And that's fair when the prices never rise, and they rise. Netflix alone, $8 when streaming service launched, and it is $20 now. And you also have to pay a lot more if you want all the features like multiple devices. Oh, and that's right, you cannot really share quite easily on Netflix with your friends or family anymore. So everyone has to buy their own. And here's something no one else will talk about. You need to save up for your future because, well, inflation is rising and jobs can be uncertain. And if you were to invest those same $216 a month, do know that these numbers will be different from country to country, because in some countries Netflix will be cheaper because everything there is cheaper. But of course your salary would be cheaper too. So you would have to proportionate it out. But this is very relevant to all peoples from all countries. Yes, so now back to the calculation. And let's say you are investing $200 a month and at 7% interest rate over 30 years. That becomes $244,000. And this is assuming that the subscription costs don't rise, but they will definitely rise. I will give you my guarantee on that, because inflation is rising and these companies will definitely find ways to increase the money that they take from you. Now, before the finance people in the comments sharpen their knives, let me be straight about this number. It's the opportunity cost, not theft. In today's purchasing power, about $100,000. A house down payment. And note that these services, in most cases, are not essential. So why did everyone do this at once? 2013, Adobe stopped selling Photoshop in a box and moves everything to a monthly plan. Customers were furious. A petition drew 50,000 signatures. Investors were furious. And every chief financial officer on the planet was watching. Here's why. This is literally the model. Sell something for once, for $200, you book $200 and the market values you on profit. Rent it at $15 a month, you look predictable. Your finances are predictable, recurring revenue, and the market values you on multiple of it. Same customer, same product, worth several times more, purely because of how the money arrives. Ownership didn't die by accident. It was converted because one line item was worth more to a balance sheet than a customer who pays once. Tell me how much you are spending on your subscription. See which of that is worth keeping, but subscription were only phase one. The buy button itself, your movies, your games, and even the phone in your pocket is quietly becoming a rental too. And that's the next video. Make sure to subscribe to watch more such interesting videos.